Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jeannie, and if you are joining me for the first time, hi and welcome. And if you are returning, hi and welcome back. Thank you so much. I have my weekly wax empties that I have, and I've had for the last 2 weeks. So this is the last 2 weeks of January. I am not, full disclosure, I have been sick. I've had the ick for sure. I've had a nice flu that I don't know how I got, but someone shared with me. And I have, my voice is still very scratchy. I'm still very, more nasally than I normally am. So I'm just getting over this flu that I've had for the last few weeks. So please bear with me while I make this video and bring you what I've warmed for the last 2 weeks. I'm going to go over the Scentsy stuff first, just because I know everybody likes to do Scentsy first, and then I will go over, what all the other things that I got through. I didn't get through a whole lot, obviously, because I wasn't feeling the greatest, and when you're not feeling the greatest, it's kind of hard to, worry about what am I going to put in my warmers today, because you're worried about, like, holy crap, am I going to be able to breathe today? So I didn't lose any scent, thank goodness. I didn't have, the major ick, but I did have, I was not feeling well, honestly, but I did not lose my sense of smell. And so I got through some pretty good scents, I think. And we're going to go over those right now. So I will stop rambling and let's talk about what I got through for Scentsy the last few weeks. If my hands will work, we can do this. First one I got through is Cherry's Jubilee. This is a cherry scent I actually like. I don't know. I think this was new to the catalog for fall winter. There goes Daisy. I want to say this was a maybe a scent of the month from last fall winter, or was this from spring summer? I don't know. I know it was a continuing scent, but I don't remember if it was in spring summer catalog or if it was like an LTO. But this is a really good cherry. I like this cherry. It actually performs very well. It goes all day. I think, I wish I would have wrote notes. I should start writing notes to myself about how these perform. I want to say this went all day, and then I turned the warmers back on and it still had some scent to it. So I would say at least 18 to 24 hours that this went in my house. I warmed Cherry's Jubilee in my living room, and I think just in my living room I did it a couple of days. And again, it was a very nice scent, very, very nice cherry. It reminds me of like the smell of grenadine when you put it into a Shirley Temple or any other drink that you use grenadine with. But it reminds me of the smell of a grenadine mixed with like a really nice, just a really nice cherry drink that you'd want to drink. I like cherry in like pop. I like cherry flavoring. I did not think I liked cherry wax, but I figured out that I like cherry, but it has to be a specific kind of cherry. It cannot be the cough syrup black cherry. I cannot do that one. That is just not a cherry for me. But if it's mixed like this and blended well, this is a cherry I can get with. Next one I got through, and Cherry's Jubilee is in my club. The next one I got through is Walt Disney Iridescent, and this is the 50th anniversary. I melted this in my bedroom. And this is such a pretty scent. I love it. It's so, it just is like so girly and so, I don't want to say it's overly perfumey because it's not overly perfumey. It's just like a clean perfume, maybe an upscale perfume and or a hotel scent, because obviously I think this is like a hotel scent maybe. But this is so pretty. And this is in my club. I know this is a $7 bar. I will pay the $7 for this. Yes. So this is staying in my club. I love that scent. Next one is, let's talk about that one last. The next two I warmed together. I was trying to not get rid of, but I'm trying to use up some of my Scentsy. And I had a couple cubes of peppermint rush left and a couple cubes of eggnog left. So what I did, I think I had 4 and 4 is what I had. So I think I mixed them. I used 1 eggnog, 1 peppermint rush, and 1 warmer here and my warmer over there in this office. And I did that. Maybe I had 3 and 3 because I did something else that I'll go over in a little bit. I think maybe I had 3 and 3. I must have had 3 and 3 because I know I did it in both warmers one day and then maybe in one warmer the next. So I must have had 3 and 3. I don't like this eggnog per se. I like the, what's the other eggnog scent? Oh my goodness. I can see the clam. I hate when this happens, when you can't think of what scent it is. It's like right on the tip of your tongue. Oh, son of a gun. The other eggnog that was a winter brick, I like that one better. This eggnog to me has a kind of sour note at the end, so I do not like this one as much. So I have 1 more bar of this because I got 2 scents of the season. This was the scent of the season. Once I'm done with it, I'm good. I won't need that ever again. Peppermint rush, basically it turned it into peppermint eggnog. It was a nice, pleasant scent. It did not, I didn't get that like sour milk note, so I was thankful for that. And again, I used this, it lasted all day in this room. It was probably an 8 for throw. And then I took it out the next day. It kind of dissipated at the end of the day. Took it out, redid it, and I'm done with those. I'm not sad about it. Peppermint rush is just like it's not like, would help if I would tell you that. This is more of like candy cane. So my nose are like peppermint gum, whereas Perfectly Peppermint is just like straight medicinal peppermint. I don't mind either of them. If it were up to me, I like peppermint, Perfectly Peppermint more than I like peppermint rush, but I bought quite a few of these during a flash sale in the summer. So now I have quite a few of these. I'll just melt them periodically, whatever. And I like peppermint any time of year, so it doesn't really matter. Next one I got through, this is my Scentsy Heartbreak. This is Wally classified. This is seriously like the best green scent Scentsy's ever had. It performs so well. It throws at least an 8 out of 10 for, hours and hours and hours. It goes basically all day. I have 1 more bar of this. I wish they would bring this back so badly. This is like a green, sweet grass aquatic scent. That's how I can describe it. It is so beautiful. I used it in my bedroom. I had 1 little cube left and I wanted to get it used up. And I don't regret using it, but it's so good. If anybody has any Wally that they don't like, send it my way. I'll pay the shipping. I'll pay you whatever it is that you want for this. Okay, not $100, But if anybody has any Wally that they are really not liking, let me know. I will purchase it from you. But that's all I had from Scentsy. And I'll go into vendor and retail here. But if you were just here for Scentsy, thank you so much and have a great day or night whenever you're watching. And bye. And then if you're here for the rest and you're still watching, we're going to go over, let's go over, I have one scent that I used that's in, that I didn't use completely all the way up, but I would like to go over this because it is such a good flippin' scent. This, literally, I was having such a bad day when I put this in my warmers. I was frustrated. Obviously it was a day I worked from home because I'm home melting. I did not want to work that day and I had to work and I just wasn't feeling it. And I put this in my warmers and like it just made my mood so much better. I can't even tell you. It is like one of the most perfect things I have ever smelled in my life. It's so good. It is that good. And it is Knowles Farm Scents. I bet you think about me. And yes, I do think about this scent a lot. It's Cali Coffee Bar, Sugar Cookie Dough Bread, and Palo Santo. Whatever they have done with this scent, and I know they have an opening coming up. I don't know if this is being offered, but they are on Facebook. Please join their Facebook page if you want to order this. If you don't already know about this scent, you need to know about this. This is this is so phenomenal. Like, this is like the best scent I have smelled in a long time. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's just so good. So I bet you think about me from Knowles Farm Scents. That was my unused up one, but I did melt that, and that is just something that made my day. Since it's still kind of fresh in my mind, I'm going to go over I got an order from the Candle Nurse, and this was a sample in Sweet Temptation. I did use this and that warmer over there, and when I did the peppermint and eggnog over here by my desk, and I could smell this over the Scentsy, so I'm just going to let you guys know that. I can't tell you, I don't remember how long this lasted in this office. I think I'm still going to need to use a little bit more of a hotter warmer for the Candle Nurse, but this was really, really good too. This is just a really nice peppermint scent. It's like almost a perfect kind of winter day. It's just a perfect winter day scent. So I can't wait to melt more of the Candle Nurse, because I melted this and I liked it, so I'm excited to melt the Candle Nurse. I have two from Rose Girls. I did Escape to Neverland, which is pineapple, orange sherbet, raspberry sauce, and vanilla ice cream. These were in her chunk muffins. I think that's what they're called. Yeah, and they're pretty. The chunk muffins are super cute, but man, they're a pain to cut up. This was a good scent. I melted this I put some of this in my bedroom, and then I put most of this in my living room. I put it under the candle lamp, and then I put a couple small pieces in two Scentsy warmers. It performed all day. Performed all day. I left the warmers on in it. They kind of went all night till I changed them out in the morning. But yeah, I was very impressed with Rose Girls too. These are getting close to a year old, so I'm happy to get them used up. But it still performed very well. The other Rose Girls one I did was Rainbow Road. I'll have to say, I have to say, out of the both of the scents, Rainbow Road was my favorite. It's Lime Jello, Strawberry Soda, and Blonde Moment. And this, the bag even kind of was ripping, so I had it in another Polypro bag. And this performed all day as well. I used this out in the living room in the under the candle lamp, and I think I put one piece in a Scentsy warmer, and it went all day. So I'm happy I got to use those up, and I just really wanted something to brighten the space. I didn't want something heavy, and you know, I was congested, so I didn't want like spice and winter scents, things like that. I just wanted something fresh and fruity and bright to kind of help my congestion, if that makes sense. The next one I got through was Destination Wax London Rain, and this is from June of 2023. I love this scent. I just want to say that this is the Jo Malone Rain and Angelica dupe. Excuse me, an itchy nose. I love this scent. I put this in my bedroom in the Yankee Candle warmer. I didn't get anything out of it. I got like an hour that I could smell something, and then after that it just died. I mean I let it go for overnight, but I just didn't smell it. And I don't think I'll let my Destination Wax go over a year. Now I have a few more from 2023 that I do want to melt, and I have still one of those. I have one in that London Rain, and then I have a couple other ones, so I'm hoping if I put them under like the candle lamp, they might get better throw. And then I have two more scents. I used, this was a good day too. Finally, last Friday, I worked a little bit longer, so I got to clock out a little bit earlier. Even when I was sick, because I work from home, it's whatever. So I got to clock out a little bit earlier on Friday, and I finally felt good enough to kind of clean up the house, because I hadn't been doing anything for a week because I had been so sick. But I put this in when I started cleaning, and it went all night and into the next day. This was in my candle. I put this whole thing under the candle lamp. And I'm going to tell you, I used that candle lamp so much the last few weeks, I burnt the bulb out. I have to order more bulbs. But I used Apple Mango Laundry, and this is the old label. This is Sweet Tooth Scents, but it's Sweet Tooth Apothecary now. This was so good. It is so fresh and clean, just like you did like the best smelling laundry. Oh, it is so good. Not sad about that. I have some older, I got a sampler, I want to say last summer, from Sweet Tooth, and I'm trying to use those up before I use some of the new stuff that I've gotten from her the last few times. So I'm slowly but surely getting through that, and I really am enjoying Sweet Tooth Apothecary a lot as well. So just to let you guys know, if you are liking Sweet Tooth, get some more, because her wax is really, really good. I'm really enjoying melting some Sweet Tooth Apothecary. And the last one I have is Yankee Candle. Now, this is Iceberry Lemonade. I have a brick of Scentsy's Squeeze the Day. I didn't bring the brick up. It's downstairs. I cut a piece up when I was downstairs, brought it upstairs. I cut a whole brick cube into 3 pieces. So I put one, I used 2 of my Scentsy warmers, and then I had a smaller piece, and I have the Valentine's Day, the mini one. So I put a piece of the smallest piece of Squeeze the Day into that one, and then I put this under the candle lamp. And I wish Yankee Candle melts would work the way that they're supposed to. Like, they smell so good when you bring them home. But, like, this is a good scent. It smells really pretty. It smells like lemonade and berries and deliciousness and like a very delicious drink. But if I wasn't sitting next to where it was melting, I couldn't smell it. And that is not, I mean, you're just wasting your money at that point for a Yankee Candle. And I still buy them. Why do I still buy Yankee Candles? Because there's certain scents that I love, and I don't know why they don't really perform, but when they do, they do. So gosh darn it, that one wasn't the best performer, but it sure did smell good for what it was. That's all I got through in the last 2 weeks, just obviously because I have not been feeling well and up to par. So I'm going to try to really get back on track and get back to melting all my scents and getting more into what I've pulled out to melt. I do have a melting basket that I pull from, but the problem is I'm like, oh, I'm kind of, I go through it and then I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. And then you go down to your stash, like my stash is downstairs. So I go downstairs, I pull more wax, I bring it up, and then that sits on top. So you're never getting the stuff on the bottom. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. Drop a comment down below and let me know if you guys want to see my melting basket and the disaster that it is. Because it is a hot mess right now. And I don't really have a thought process I did have a thought process for my melting basket. It was a winter melting basket. I pulled out Christmas scents, and I pulled out scents that I wanted to warm after Christmas, and like fresh snow and things like that. And then I just kept piling more stuff on top, and all those scents are at the bottom. But if you guys want to see that, let me know. Drop a comment down below. Let me know if you've melted any of these scents. Let me know if you have made any good blends lately. If you have made yourself any good blends by mixing some Scentsy or mixing some Vendor. That's always exciting to hear. And so Valentine's Day is coming up. If you have any Valentine's Day plans, I would love to hear your Valentine's Day plans. I've been with my husband 30 years. Valentine's Day is just another day to us. We spend time together quite regularly. We definitely make time to spend together. We go on dates here and there once in a great while. And then we also make it a point almost every night that, almost every night, and obviously every night that, we have to eat dinner. So when we eat dinner, we don't eat at the kitchen table. I don't know why, we never have. We've just never been those people that sit and eat at the kitchen table unless it's like, Christmas or Thanksgiving or something like that. And still, sometimes we don't even do that. But we make it a point to, when we're eating our dinner, we pick a show and we watch a television show together. And we'll watch like seasons until we're done with that show. And then we pick another show and we'll watch that. Like, Sunday nights we were watching, for instance, Game of Thrones. Well, now it's the House of Dragons or whatever, that's on Max. We've recently been watching I had my husband watching Great British Baking Show with me because I love the Great British Baking Show. It is like the happiest baking show ever in the whole wide world. And he was watching that with me. And now we were watching the Mayfair Witches, Mayfair Witches. And most recently we found Ghosts, the UK version. And I've been wanting to watch that for a while. So we're starting to watch that. And we're in season 3, I think, right now. So it's a really cute show about a haunted house, if that makes sense. But it's in a British TV show, and it's cute. And yeah, that's just what I like to watch. But yeah, let me know if you guys have anything special you do with your significant other, or if you have any plans for Valentine's Day. We do not. It's Friday. We're going to be too tired. Maybe we'll get some pizza and watch a movie and go to bed. That'll be our Valentine's Day, because yeah, I'm not going out on Friday night. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great week. I hope you have a great weekend. And if I don't see you before Valentine's Day, I hope you have a great Valentine's Day. And thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.